this little room, man. Well, I just wanted to say, thanks to Slade for the intro. I run the Houston Comedy Union, and we've been here for just right around a month. By applause, how many of you, I just want to take a little test here. How many of you have never been here before, never seen us tell comedy, and you're just some person off the street here to have a good time? That is most of you, and that is awesome. That's why I think it's a real positive about us moving here. And just so the comics know, man, I know there's other little shows that are popped up, and I just want you to know there's no sides, there's no bullshit. You're always welcome to go up here. Don't even sweat that stuff. We're committed to seeing comics get better. If we keep bringing in a new audience, your job is we're keeping it simple. Just come here and make these people laugh, and everything's cool. Is that cool with you guys? All right. Cool. And so that's pretty much it. They did a roast over at the other comedy room. And it got kind of shitty about me. Some of these guys are pissed off at me. And they're kind of like junior comics. They don't really understand the rules of the roast, okay? If you're ever going to have a roast, there's a couple of very simple rules. Number one, you only roast people that are there. Alright? That's kind of the main thing. You say shit right in front of people because it's funny. And you move on with your life and it's fun. And there's another thing, too, that they always say at the beginning of every roast, because roasts get people pissed off even when they are there. Shit, Slade and John Learned didn't talk for 5 fucking years because of something he said at a roast. And that was to his fucking face. So, things can get hairy. And it kind of pissed me off because some of these guys I thought were my friends and they said some shitty stuff. But I was really pissed off when I heard about it. But, it's been a long weekend and I actually got to hear some of the content. And a lot of these guys were funny, man. They did a good job. And I wished I was there, but I just figured, just because they broke the rules of the roast, I figured I should go ahead and kind of do a response to some of these people. Now, unfortunately, because of the unpleasantness, a lot of those people aren't here either. But what we're doing is we're videotaping it and we're going to put it online so they can see it. I mean, that's just fair, right? I mean, first off, I can say you only roast the ones you love. I have acted out of line, and there's a certain altercation or situation that I think should be addressed. I got a little loud and shitty to someone in front of Sherlock's, and I was rude, unfortunately, and I apologize, to a mother and her daughter, and that was out of line. So for that, I apologize to Chase DeRusso and Albert De Leon. That is just totally uncalled for. Now, kind of the big problem right now is this guy, Kevin Farron, who has started a little splinter room and is really supporting guys that are being dicks about stuff and trying to make people pick sides. Like I said earlier, just fuck that shit. Everyone's welcome to go up anywhere. And honestly, I like Kevin Farron. He's a good guy. I kind of gave him a lot of his first breaks in comedy, Gave him his first times on stage, helped him out a little bit, gave him some opportunities to host. So I know there's unpleasantness now, but I support him, especially because he was in the military. He's a veteran, and we need to support our troops. I mean, and he wasn't just some guy in the rear with the gear. This guy saw the shit, and I think he deserves some credit. He did the exact job that they did in Hurt Locker. You remember that movie, Hurt Locker? Defusing bombs and shit? Only difference is that movie is 10 times funnier than anything Kevin Farron has said on stage. And less people died. So there's a difference. But seriously, I say that in jest. I don't want to make light of someone who's a former troop. And I know he doesn't like talking about his service record, unless it's an interview where you ask him. But this guy was a warrior. I mean, an actual legitimate warrior. He's had bullets whizzing over his head, explosions right next to him, body parts flying in the air, saw his friends die, shot a cow, and I'm not even talking about Iraq. I'm talking about earlier today when he was fucking Dusty Rhodes. I'm just saying there's gonna be some shrapnel. Was that too far? No! Too far? I thank you for your service. I know a lot of you don't know who Dusty Rhodes is. you are in the majority. Nice. Once again, I want to say, nice girl. I've been friends with her for years, I thought, and all of a sudden she turned into a bitch, which that shit kind of happens. She said some kind of stuff about how we don't support female comics, and I think that's kind of bullshit. But I understand she's coming from a great place. She has been a big supporter of the female comedy scene here in Houston for a long time. So much, in fact, that now that she's recently started telling jokes herself, almost every set is a word-for-word homage to Kristen Linder's premises. Funny because it's true. What? Oh, you got one for me? Oh, good. We'll do it next year. The next time some asshole fucking gets out of line. Once again, like Kid Farron is a troop, you have to support your civil servants. She's a school teacher, so you know you got to support your teachers. They're underpaid, and I actually think that she is the greatest hope for the American school system. Finally, a high school teacher no one wants to fuck. You know what the difference is between me and Dusty Rhodes? I fucked Paul Odo. This is getting too inside for you. Just stand by. It's gonna make up for it in meanness, I think. Now, the past several days, I hate to talk about it because it just sounds so pussy-like, but there's been some chitty chat bullshitting on Facebook, right? And that just makes you feel like a fucking child when there's drama on Facebook. People type, you know, everyone's a keyboard gangster, you know how it is. It's a little crazy. And there's one thing I do have a little bit of regret, and I think I need to address, and that was an interchange between Slade Ham and John Gard, where he insulted him by calling him a carpet layer, right? And I gotta say, it's a little out of line. You shouldn't. We all have to have jobs, you know, to pay our way, to chase our dream. Don't want to fuck with him about being a carpet layer. That's hard, honest work. You shouldn't use that as an insult. If you want to insult him, call him a convicted drunk driver. And you're right. It's not funny. He could have killed all of you motherfuckers. I'm kidding. Yeah, that was shitty. That was out of line. That's using personal information in a bad way. That's a bad example. You know, he's about to move. He's just moved to Los Angeles. He called me a couple of weeks ago looking for advice. I was glad to help him. I'll remember the call forever. It started with, "You have a collect call from an inmate at the Harris County Jail." Some of y'all don't have fucked up cousins? Okay. You guys know Chase DeRusso too, right? Anyone know Chase DeRusso? Nice guy. Man, I regret the fact that we've had the problems that we've had, that we're not really friendly right now. Another guy, like I said, you roast the ones you love, you gotta give him some credit. Extremely talented guy. He's gonna do awesome in Los Angeles because he has a great look. Looks just like someone just snatched a wig off a RuPaul. The only person who wants to suck Chase DeRusso's dick more than Russell Simmons is Chase DeRusso. That's also a tie with Albert DeLeon. Alright, that was mean. I feel shitty about that. See, I'm getting out of line here a little bit. And, well, I guess the thing that pissed me off the most about the roast, I'll just be honest with it, was Russell Simmons doing an impression of me. And, you know, like I said, I'm not offended. It's just that I wasn't there. And it's a little bit of Bush League move. But Russell's been a kind of dick lately. And I'd love to call him on the phone, but no one has his number. And I understand he doesn't want to have a cell phone. With his history of brain cancer, you're going to want to avoid cellular technology. It's a roast, motherfuckers. You want to have a love-in. That was shitty. But he got really personal and angry with me, and I feel bad about it. But you know what, man? Once you piss someone off, you piss them off. And I feel bad that I'm talking about a cancer survivor. I mean, he was in the Make-A-Wish Foundation when he was a kid, so I wrote them a letter too. Except I addressed mine to cancer. Dear cancer, finish the job. I was gonna do an impression of him, but I don't think I can get my hair to cover the forceps scar. That was... That was probably too far, I will admit. That was. Alright, I'll lighten it up a little bit, you know. Is Torian Tomlin here? He's not? Man, I was going to tell him I loved him, and I wasn't going to make fun of him at all. I promise, I love Torian Tomlin. He's a good dude. I'm not going to make fun of him because I work with his father, Sam Damaris. That's Sam right there. That's clearly a joke. The dates don't work out. There's no way he could be his father. His mom isn't a fat white girl. See? When you're in a roast, you have to hit your friends. See?
No!
You do. That's the rule. And I'm kidding. Everyone knows it's not his kid. What Torian Tomlin is, what happens when you feed Sam Damaris after midnight and throw water on it. Okay, I think I went too far. I feel like I punched him too hard. No, I'm good. I don't want to fuck with anyone else. I left out so many because oh, Matthew Broussard took off too, didn't he? See, back. I like Broussard too. I'm gonna end with the happiness. I like Broussard. Get a little cocky though, isn't he, guys? A little too cocky. Wins that contest, kind of goes to his head. I gotta remind him, like, dude, you're Houston's funniest person. Look at everyone else around. That's like me being the sexiest person in a room full of dead bodies. Sure, if you had to fuck something, it would still be Matthew Broussard. I can't make fun of him. I'm just fucking around, you guys. I didn't mean any of that stuff. That's just horrible, mean jokes, and that's what comes out in a roast. And like I said, you guys are all always welcome to come up here. All we ask is that you do your best and impress a crowd full of people who don't know you yet. That's pretty much it. You guys are awesome.